Mark chapter 3, from verse 1 to 5. Mark 3, verse 1 to 5. And he entered again into the synagogue, and there was a man there which had a withered hand. And they watched him, whether he would heal him on the Sabbath day, that they might accuse him. And he said unto the man which had a withered hand, Stand forth. And he said unto them, Is it lawful to do good on the Sabbath day, or to do evil, to save life, or to kill? But they held their peace. And when he had looked round about on them with anger, being grieved for the hardness of their hearts, he said unto the man, Stretch forth thy hand. And he stretched it out, and his hand was restored whole as the other. Jesus entered into the temple, and he found a man there with a withered hand. To be a man with a withered hand means you had a hand that was strong before. But little by little, the hand became weaker and weaker and weaker, until it has now become practically useless. Just a body. A withered hand means steady degeneration. But before the day was out, the withered hand was restored. Physically speaking, when we talk of withering, withered hand, it is possible for any part of the body to wither. Probably the commonest of them will be the eyes. Because when you go through the scriptures, you will hear again and again, like in Genesis 27 verse 1. Genesis 27 verse 1. The Bible said the eyes of Isaac grew dim because of old age. It didn't suddenly become dim, it grew dim. In Genesis 48 verse 10, Genesis 48 verse 10, Israel's eyes grew dim because of age. So it is possible for eyes that used to be very bright to suddenly become, to gradually become blood. The good news is it doesn't matter what part of your body had withered. God has the ability to restore. He restored the withered hand. And I am decreeing to everyone here today, if there is any part of your body that is not as good as it used to be, before you walk out of here, that part will be restored. But withered hand could mean much more than ordinary physical withering. Materially, hands can wither. In 1 Kings chapter 17 from verse 8 to 16, 1 Kings 17, 8 to 16, when the Bible was talking about the widow of Zarephath, who said, I had only 1 meal left. 1 meal left means there used to be more meals. But gradually, we have only 1 left. Because we've been consuming without restoration. When you talk about the woman with the issue of blood that somebody mentioned earlier on, Mark chapter 5, from verse 25 to 34, Mark 5, 25 to 34, the woman was healthy before, she was rich before, and then trouble came. And in going from one physician to another, she spent all she had. She withered physically and withered financially. When you read the book of Job, chapter 1, and you read it from verse 1 to 3, Job chapter 1 from verse 1 to 3, the Bible describes Job as the wealthiest man in the East. He was wealthy. But trouble came and he lost everything. There are many people who used to be considered rich. But today, gradually, the wealth has been diminishing. The good news is this: no matter how withered your finances had been, my God will restore. Because in Job chapter 42 verse 12, Job 42 verse 12, the Bible tells us that when God turned the captivity of Job, he blessed him double. Everyone here today who had withered financially, my God will restore.